I'm Richard Lush, reporting for cadred.org, and I'm here with Threat from Lions, who've just won their game, so they'll be still in the tournament tomorrow. Congratulations on the win. Was it a harder game than you expected, or were you quite confident going into it?
We were really confident going into the game. I would say it went like exactly how we expected. We know they're a good team. I think a lot of people underestimate them, and yeah, we gave it 100%, and yeah, we won. We didn't win easily. It was pretty hard.
Well, I've got to say, you've made such progress as a team collectively. You've had good results against people like Rage, who are like similar to in kind of stature to yourselves, you know, the Swedish players. I saw that game in the group stages the other day. Was it good to beat people that maybe you've been in lineups with before and that you kind of know quite well?
Yes, of course. It's a lot of emotions involved. Actually, one player playing for Rage was the guy he played for Lions before. I took his place, so there's a lot of emotions.
Yeah. And you know, I mean, I was surprised at how easy you found it. I mean, you guys looked really the much better team there. Were you surprised it was an easy game?
Rage is a really good team, but I wasn't surprised. We won pretty comfortably since we're basically, this team I play with has basically played for like 2 years together. We played for like 2 years ago. We played together, but we went by the name of Lemon Dogs. So,
yeah, I remember that.
So I mean, we have played so much together, and they haven't. So I mean, it's probably because of that.
Well, I've got to say as well, look behind you when you were sat there. You had so many managers and like supporters behind you, like really shouting and cheering you on. I mean, I'm guessing that makes a big difference to how you perform.
Yes, of course. Our fans and our managers, it makes lots of difference. Nostra, you know, the big guy, when he screams, I mean, I'm pretty sure it gets in the opponent's head, and of course it boosts your confidence when you have so many supporters.
How does it feel kind of going from a team? Last time we spoke, it was back in the days when you were in Fnatic, and now obviously that didn't work out and you're in Lions. Do you ever think about maybe what could have been, and how have you adapted to playing in a team like Lions? Was it a change? Was it a shock, or what was your mindset as you switched?
Well, of course I was sad that I get to leave a team, but when I got the offer from Lions, I took it right away. I know them so well since we played in Lemon Dogs, and I feel so comfortable playing here. I have a lot more fun playing with these guys than I had at Fnatic. Not that Fnatic is bad people or anything, but I mean, we just get to get along better.
Well, I've got to ask, Fnatic have had a few problems, I would say, of their own. They're not the same imperious team that we've seen in past seasons, and they seem to be there and beatable. MTW proved that today when they beat them in the APS semi-finals. I mean, do you think that they're having team problems? I mean, you know the guys. Can you shed any light onto what it might be?
To be honest, I really don't know. They actually like try to have get right as in game leaders some games, so I think they have some like issues with their tactics right now. Everybody knows them. They don't know what to change. So I mean, they're still really good, but they're not as stable as they was in like 2009.
Well, what plans do you have, you know, for this tournament? You've come into it. I would say Lions weren't tipped to be winners. I mean, you're seen as a good team, a respectable team, but I think people were looking at maybe the Navis, the Fnatics, the MTWs, even the Frag Executors at maybe being able to pick up a win here rather than yourselves. Do you think that's fair, or do you see you guys as being genuine contenders for this event?
I really think we are contenders to win the tournament. Even though, I mean, if we play like Fnatic or Navi, I would say they are favored, but we can beat them. I'm 100% sure. I mean, we only lost to 2 teams so far with this lineup, and it's against Fnatic and Navi, if you don't count one group stage game in WCG. But so I mean, we beaten the other top 10 teams in the world. The only teams we haven't played yet is SK and Frag Executors, so we really want to beat them and prove that we are top 5 in the world.
I was talking to your manager just before that, and he said he wants you to play Fnatic or Navi so you can set that record straight, and they're coming head to head tomorrow. Who do you think you would be playing? Who do you think is going to win that game?
Well, we're not on the same bracket as Fnatic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I mean, you know, hypothetically, who do you think would still be in the tournament down the road out of those two?
It's a really tough question, but I would say Navi, since Fnatic always play bad at DreamHack.
Yeah. Just seems to be a historical fact. As a Swede, DreamHack must mean a lot to you. We don't have anything like this in the United Kingdom. The closest we've got is I-Series. It's a lot smaller scale. This is massive. I mean, do you ever think, like, that maybe esports could be kind of like this all over Europe, a bit bigger? It would have that appeal, or do you think this is a culturally unique thing to Sweden?
Well, I really hope it will go to the rest of the Europe, that they can learn from Sweden, from DreamHack, and I actually think it will get a lot bigger, especially with the StarCraft 2. That's like exploded in the last few months.
It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard the crowd cheering when Day9's been doing his shoutcasting. Yeah. So it's been some of the loudest stuff I've heard so far. But of course, the Counter-Strike finals are still to come. If you couldn't win, who would you like to see win DreamHack?
I would say Fnatic with the teams that are left, definitely.
Well, it's good to see you got some love for your old teammates still. Congratulations on your win today. I'm sure you're going to do very well for yourselves, and thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for reading.
It's all right. And to all of you out there at cadred.org, be sure to stay tuned to the site. We're going to have more video content brought to you from DreamHack Winter 2010 over the course of the event.